Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of So You Want to Start a Business. Today's episode is going to be a little different, and it's going to be a little more talking, and it's answering some of your questions. A little bit about myself, a little bit about what I do, why I started the channel, and some of the stuff like that, the reasons why I do what I do, and how I've gotten to where I am. I know that you've learned some of this stuff from some of the other editions that we've had, other episodes, especially starting out. I gave a little bit of the information about myself and wanted to have you learn a little bit about me. But now as the channel has grown a little bit, and wanted to kind of grow that a little bit for you, to give you a little bit more information about where I am in my business, where I am in my life, and how I think that hopefully these things are helping you. So with that, let's get started. So, to tell you a little bit more about myself, again, my name is Jamie. For those that are new to the channel, I started the channel about the beginning of the year, 2023, about March or so, like that. And I'm playing with a new camera, as you can probably tell by the quality of the recordings that I've done in the past with some of the interviews and things. I've always struggled with I don't like editing, put it that way. And I've been playing with this and finally got a new camera with the information from some of my friends. I did get a mirrorless camera, so we're kind of trying this out. I'm originally from Flemingsburg, Kentucky. I moved to Wisconsin whenever, and after I met my then fiance, moved up to Wisconsin in 1999. Been here ever since then. Got two kids, Cameron and Keegan. We are here in Portage, and originally from Kentucky. So today I'm in Wyacina at one of the parks here, just to give you a little bit of scenery around here as the fall weather comes in. Definitely the type of season that I love. Nice and cool. Definitely for a big guy, it's definitely good for not being 100 degrees and sweating my butt off. So I wanted to kind of let you see a little bit about my personality and trying the camera out, and just to give you some information. So I was originally in IT. I've been in the IT field for a long time, since I graduated from Georgetown College in 1997. So after I first left Georgetown, got a job there in Lexington, Kentucky, with the Kentucky Community College system, doing COBOL programming. Then I moved up here, and then I've had several jobs up here, so we won't bore you with all of those. Recently, I was, as you know, and the ones that have been with me, I have been trying to grow my business, Business Lifeline Services, for a while now, in conjunction with this channel. And I was doing I was a technical support too, with Task. I was accused of doing meetings, taking business meetings during business hours, even though it was during my lunchtime, and it was just a quick call, personal call, and I was released from my position there. So since the middle of September, I have been trying to grow my business full-time. As an additional part of what I've been trying to do, am going into the full array, I guess you could say, of life insurance. I am currently studying to take my life insurance licensing test to become a life insurance agent. And so anybody that's in the Wisconsin area that are interested in life insurance, definitely if you are a business owner, that you don't get life insurance through other way, since you don't get life insurance through an employer or something like that. I would definitely shit, I can't talk. So if you are a business owner especially and you don't have life insurance, please give me a call. My information down below, and we'll be able to give you some information about whole life insurance, term life insurance, things to protect you and your family as you go through with your business, so that you can protect them. So if you're like me, everybody wants to get out of the foothold of a boss, I guess you could say. You always think that you can do things better than somebody else, and you don't like the idea of not being able to give your ideas and have someone be able to take those and run with it, and you feel valued. And you don't all, just like me in my recent position, you know that at any point that something could happen, that whether you get falsely accused, something happened, the place downsized. I've been downsized before. Business just isn't doing well, and then suddenly you don't have a job, you don't have an income. So that is what pushed me to start my own business. And whenever I thought of things of what I wanted to do, I've been just like you. I've heard comments and been in forums and have heard the voices of people who are wanting to start a business, not knowing what to do, as far as what kind of business do you want to get into. And for me, I have been a Christian all my life. Am I the perfect Christian? Absolutely not. But I've always wanted to help others. And being from a small town, if you've listened to any of my videos, any of the interviews, you know that I've always been an advocate for a small business owner. I've seen so many small businesses in Flemingsburg, Kentucky, Maysville, that area, now being in Portage, small businesses coming in, that a business owner comes in and might not necessarily know what to do or how to get their voice out there. And I wanted to be an advocate for a small business owner. I wanted to be able to provide services that they might not be able to have the expertise in, and give them ideas of being able to get their business name out there, and to give the community an idea of what they stand for, what type of services they provide, and hopefully to give them an idea of being able to give their ideas as a professional business, not just a hole-in-the-wall restaurant, even though hole-in-the-wall restaurants are iconic. But you need to have an idea of being a professional, of having certain specifications, of being able to provide services to a customer. So with that, I started Business Lifeline Services. Business Lifeline Services is a business that provides services for businesses. I call it Lifeline. If you ever watched what is that show? I want to be the lifeline for a business. I want to be somebody that they can reach out to be able to help. Now, the services that I first started out offering, I worked with a company called Fundwise. Fundwise helped me be able to offer ERC. If you don't know what that is, it's a tax credit, or pretty much a refund that the government ended up offering companies after the pandemic. So if you had a business that through the pandemic you were able to keep employees on, which there were so many that were end up having to let some of their employees go. If you were able to retain those employees, but your business took a hit, they were able to give you economic recovery credit. Another option that Fundwise enabled me to offer is business funding. So if you have, say for instance with my other things as far as SEO, any other projects that you want to help your business with, I was able to provide funding. Those are still, at this point, as far as I know, it's something that I can still provide. I can add you to it. They will contact you and get all your information and be able to tell you whether you qualify for a business loan. Of course, a business loan, there's two different ways that you can go about it. If you are looking as far as a business, if you've been in business for 2 years, we can go and look at your business and look at your actual income through your business, and it can be a business loan. In other words, it doesn't tie to your personal finances, and you'll be able to get that no matter what your credit is. Now, if you're under that, or if you are a startup, then it ends up being that it goes off of your personal credit score. I've been through that, and a lot of the people that I've had try to go through there, it is an issue of you just do not have your credit score up to par, and you don't have the finances, income to be able to get that type of startup funding. There are other ways to be able to do this, and I'm looking to be able to provide that. That is something that I'm trying to kind of change around with my business, to be able to go for those types of people that are looking to start up a business but don't necessarily have the perfect credit score. My experience with Fundwise has not been the greatest, and I will probably have a video out on that at some point to give you a little bit more information about that, but nonetheless. The next thing that I offer is SEO. What is SEO? SEO is search engine optimization. So a lot of times, and the most common way that people find a business, especially whenever they come into a town that they don't know anything about the town, they go to Google and they end up saying a Portage, Wisconsin restaurant. SEO helps you get your website up to the top of that listing so that you end up getting seen first. If you are not on that business, if you are not on that first page and they don't see you, a lot of times 70% of the business that comes from Google searches are on that front page. I can help you end up getting up on that front page. And now I am currently offering a free review of your website. Show you what your current settings are and what you can do totally for free, and let you see a ranking of where you currently rank under searches with Google. How low are you, and what can I do to help you get to that higher ranking? That's totally free. If you are interested in that, please, in the description below, you'll see all of my contact information. Be able to send me an email, and you'll see my calendar as well. You'll be able to get a link onto my set up a time on my calendar for me to actually reach out to you one-on-one and be able to give you that information, show you some of your rankings, and to show you some of the things that you want to do. If you don't have a website and you are looking to get a website, I do highly recommend, and as you've probably seen on the recordings, it is very beneficial for you to have a website, not just a Facebook business page, but to have an actual website that gives a little bit about the information about you, your business, and your offerings. It does make you look so much more professional, and the way that the prices of website design has gone way down. Give me a call, or information is below. Contact me. I can set you up with a great website, and then we can work from there. Now, for some, they've already got a website. If you're in a small town, sometimes it doesn't take much to get ranked up where you need to be. So the next thing is social media advertising. I do offer several packages, whether you are looking for YouTube advertising, Facebook, whatever the type of social media that you think that you actually fit best on. A lot of times you'll see a lot of advertisements out right now as far as with Snapchat that goes for a younger group. That is, if you're not really hitting towards the younger group, there's other ones that kind of tie around as far as what we can hit more locally, whether you are if you have offerings that people can just end up contacting you through your website from any area in the United States or what have you, compared to if you're a restaurant or you're a brick and mortar or something like that, that we can end up tying that advertising a little bit closer. We do split testings. We give you reports as far as what that split testing gives, and we can go over what split testing is. I actually have a guest coming in for next week. We are going to be talking about Google ads and other advertisings, and we'll talk a little bit more about split testing. If you are interested in that and something that you think that your business would like, make sure that you subscribe, and so that you get notifications whenever that video comes out, because it is great information. So let's go about the channel. I figured whenever I started the business with Business Lifeline Services, I'm helping business owners try to get services that will help their business. But what about the daily working as far as running their business and giving them a little education as far as what they would need to kind of give information to those that are looking to start a business, a little bit of idea of the things that go into it, the planning that goes into it, the registration that goes into it, the taxation, and the things that you kind of have to need. So with that, I thought about a YouTube channel, and that's where this kind of rolled into it. And the best way that I have been able to do that, I wanted to originally I wanted to interview business owners, kind of the voice of business owners, of starting a community of business owners that teach business owners, so that you can kind of learn from the experience of people who have already started their own business. I still want to build on that a little bit more, but what I've done is been able to get more of an expert onto the channel on more specific subjects. So if you go onto my channel and you look at the playlist, the owner's playlist, you'll see some of the ones that have that I've done, whether it's about the actual startup, some of the business experts that are geared more towards being able to help you file for your LLC, to be able to make sure that you're legal, stuff like that. I've had lawyers on that give the part of the information about being able to protect yourself in your businesses, whether it's not just with an LLC, but the idea of getting business insurance. I'm looking to get more people on as far as mental health. The idea of it gets really stressful whenever you try to run a business and be able to work with your family, be able to have that work family balance. That's the next big thing that I'm trying to get on as well, to educate business owners as far as some of the things that they can consider to incorporate into their business, some of the things that they haven't thought about. And especially with me and the small businesses or small towns that I've been in, I really want to give a small business owner in those situations an idea of how to become successful, so they're not just a flash in a pan, not something that a business comes into town, they get a few customers to come in just because they're curious about as far as what kind of products they have, whether it's a restaurant, to try their food, but to also give them an idea of things that they can do to kind of widen their clientele, to get more people in than just a small base of people. So that's the reason for this channel. I have not been able to grow it as fast as I want to, I guess you could say. But cut this out, okay? I would love to see this channel grow really fast, but I know that in talking to others that have grown channels, it is an idea or something that you gotta be patient with. And I've tried to be patient, but I know that in my heart this is really good information, and I want to get it out to as many people as possible. So especially if you are still listening to this, thank you for still listening. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, listen to some of the other videos that I've created, that I've had guests take their time out of their day to come in and speak with me, to be able to give you more information. Please make sure that you like and subscribe those, and leave a comment. Just a small comment as far as to those speakers that took their time out, to thank them. If there's something else on that content that you have questions on, please leave a comment on that. They will be able to see that, and I will make sure to follow up on that. I really want to hear from you guys as far as what kind of content that you're looking for, what I haven't covered, and some of the things that you want to hear about. What are the obstacles that you see in your business to help it grow? I've always kind of talked to these guests that I've tried to come on, that my channel are for business owners that are looking to grow their business to the next level, and for those that are looking to actually start their business from the ground up. I want to be the voice for you guys that are looking to bootstrap your business from no money to build it to what you want to grow it into. Something that can be a legacy for you and your family, and something that you can have an actual business. Not another job that you own, but to teach you how to create a business that will actually, you be able to take a vacation and that business still makes you money. That's what a business is. Right now, if I stepped away from my business, there are things that I can still do even on the road to be able to generate income, to make it a business. Recurring business that will grow. So with that, thank you for listening. I hope that you got to learn a little bit about me, a little bit more about my personality. I would love to add a little bit more of my personality to it. If there's things that kind of bug you, hopefully this camera will help the quality of the video a little bit more. Hopefully I will be able to have a little bit more of these videos. Kind of get, as in the words of Vice Grip Garage, leave it in the bleep bloops as far as what you would like to see. If you would like to see more of these videos as far as learning about me, where I'm at in my business, some of the things that I've kind of experienced growing my business, and the idea of letting you see that I'm just like you. I am a person that is looking to grow my business, that I am looking to learn more about business itself. And that is how I generate my questions whenever I go to ask a business expert or a business owner some of the information, is because I want to know that information. I do have a group that I would love to add some of you to, that I would let you know whenever I have a business owner or a business expert that is looking to come onto the show, that I will kind of give you all the heads up about it, and you can give me some of your questions that you would like to ask. That way I will make sure that your information is getting to those business experts and those questions are getting answered for you. So with that, thank you for being on. So with that, thank you for watching the show. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Let everybody know. Hopefully someday I'll be able to grow the channel to get into the algorithm to where it can grow that way. But right now, unfortunately, I'm depending on you guys. That is why I always push the idea of subscribing and sharing this content so that YouTube will see that it's valuable information for you guys that you are actually liking, and be able to add that to the algorithm so that more people like you will be able to see the information and grow their business. So with that, thanks for your support, thanks for your time, and grow your business.